Shalom family, Shabbat Shalom. So today I am doing a spontaneous video that will be plugged into my Cleanse Your Temple playlist. This video is going to be focusing on the importance of making sure that you dress right. And when I say that, I mean on a deep health level. Many of us, we just randomly buy clothing, and although it looks modest, we don't realize that its fibers can be causing a lot of harm to us. It could even be impacting our moods. It's very intentional, and we need to be intentional on keeping what the word of the Most High Yahuwah says. So first things first, I'm going to go into the main materials that most clothings contain. And then we're going to go over the scripture in which he actually commanded us to keep his word. So first one up is linen. Linen fabric is known to have a high vibrational frequency. You've often heard the term high vibrations. Well, this is exactly what I've been talking about. Even with your plants, with animals, with people, the higher your vibration, the more positively you can affect the environment around you. Those of us that have the true light in us of Yahuwah, a lot of people that don't have high vibrations are going to be offended by it. This is why a lot of you have enemies with people that you've never heard. But let's get back to this. Linen has a high vibrational frequency that is around 5,000. This is significantly higher than the frequency of a healthy human body, which is roughly around 62 to 68. This high frequency is associated with the unique crystalline structure of flax fibers, which is how you make linen. So, knowing that, family, we know that when we wear linen, which is what our ancestors have worn, has slept on, has used as a garment, these things not only was something that Yahuwah wanted us to wear, just because that was what was available and that's what we were able to hand make at that time, naturally from flax fibers, but wearing these literally makes you feel good. It helps your health on deep levels. It keeps you healthy. It keeps you operating with high vibrations. Now let's go over wool, because in wintertime, that is what our ancestors wore. Wool has a vibrational frequency also consisting of 5,000. And this is believed to promote positive energy, healing, and relaxation, family. When combined with linen, it cancels each other out. Now, that is why in several scriptures in the Torah, Yahuwah tells us not to mix linen with wool. He doesn't say this because it is bad. They are both excellent and very much important for us in our bodies. But when you put these two together, because they're both positive frequencies, it will cancel each other out. So when you do decide to wear linen, just make sure you don't have wool on too. And when you wear wool, make sure you don't have on linen. Obviously, linen is thinner and will keep you cool when it's hot. So family, it's expensive. I'm not even going to lie, because I myself have been trying to search and find some good linen outfits, specifically for summer and springtime. And when you have the money, you can just buy a few different colors and just switch it out. You can dress it up with accessories if you want, but definitely do it. It's better for you, because what I'm going to tell you shortly after, you're going to understand why. Now let's talk about cotton. Cotton's important, right? Because we wear cotton on our underwear. The men have wife beaters made of cotton and undershirts, our socks. So many things are made of cotton. Almost everything says 100% cotton on it. Almost. Cotton has a high vibration of 100. So it is harmonious with your body, because we said our body was at 62 to 68. But as you can see, it is not as high as linen and wool. Cotton is considered harmonious. So this frequency is associated with like comfort and well-being. And when you wear it, you feel good. In contrast, non-cotton has a low vibration, which is around 70. Now, last but not least, we're going to talk about nylon and polyester, because a lot of exercise clothing, a lot of these spandex and leggings that we like to wear, all consist of polyester and nylon, which are mixed fabrics. These mixed fabrics have a low vibrational frequency, around 15 megahertz. And that's terrible, family, because if you know that the human body is around 68 at the most, that means 15 is about the frequency of a dead person or nearly dead person. Family, that's terrible. So as we wear these clothings, we have to keep in mind, oh, wow, this is a dead clothing. So what is it going to do for you? Well, you know, your organs respond by vibrations and frequencies. This is why I said to speak life. We know that everything around us operates through frequencies and vibrations. Everything, your plants, other people, your heartbeats, even Earth itself has a vibrational frequency. All right, family? And most of us that are in tune with these vibrations, most of us that have this light in us, we feel the labor pains. And this is why we are so sensitive and emotional sometimes as she changes and renews herself. But when it comes to these low vibrational clothing, family, they often come from places like made in China, right? They come from Indonesia, all these places that I'm not going to say they don't like us, but they're not helping us out. And we need to really start sticking to what the word of the Most High Yahuwah says. All right. These synthetic clothings also contain like petroleum based origins. Now, I'm not saying it's bad to use petroleum, but what I'm saying is they have a negative impact on the wearer's energy field. So when we wear these, although you might feel cute and you might be feeling, you know, like you look good that day, you're not going to be feeling good and it's going to affect you. So family, now I want to read Leviticus 19:19. And this says, keep my statutes. Do not make different kinds of animals. Do not plant in your field two kinds of seed. Do not wear clothing woven of two kinds of materials. Now family, polyester and nylon have so many different mixed in synthetic chemicals. It's literally death sewn together, and that constricts your body. A lot of people that wear these long term end up having a lot of different diseases and ailments, right? They might get skin issues because of the dyes that these things have that are really bad for the skin barrier. Some people even get yeast infections because of the tightness in certain intimate areas to allow someone else to see your parts that only your husband should be looking at. And then we have to understand that, you know, these things are just not good. I mean, why would you want to wear something so tight when we know that our body skin has to breathe and that we need to be able to move freely and to not be constricted, but we need that blood flow to, you know, be able to go where it needs to go. So just be very intentional when you are wearing spandex, polyester, nylon, and these other synthetic, clothings, and try to get more things that are linen, wool, or even cotton, family, because those are better for us. And I know sometimes you want to turn it up and look cute for your spouse or whatever it is, and that's none of my business. But even silk, family, is very low. I think silk is also like a 15. So while you're feeling good, long term, you're not going to be doing good if you continue to wear these things. We have to put these things away. All right, let's put away these things and let's make better choices. And if you do have any merchandise stores that sell linen, wool, or any other healthy material for our people, please drop that in the comment section. Have a beautiful rest of your Shabbat. I'll see you all soon. Shalom.